Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to part 2 of making a game in UPBGE. So, last time we had a system we can open the door by getting close to it, hitting your mouse button, and it will open. But right now, when we do that, nothing's gonna happen. It's not working. Okay, so now I think we need to get something like this. We need a key. So you pick up a key and it should open the door when you press E. So this is what we're going to be doing right now. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So first of all, on the key, I just modeled a simple key and it's real small. I can make it bigger if I wanted to, but something like that should work fine. So it has an ear sensor 3 and 6. The reset distance is 6. And a keyboard E, which goes to an edit object, end object. And also, now I want a message. I want to send a message when E is pressed. And, well, I'm just gonna do this and hook these two up like this. So now they overlapping. I don't want them to run on the same end controller, so I'm gonna send this to, I actually need to rename this now as add game property and make it door, and copy this and go to your object data properties and rename this as door, just like that. Alright, cool. Now we got that. And also the physics stays exactly the same as the last video if you watched it. If you didn't watch it, go check it out. But it's on a triangulated mesh, and yeah, basically that's what it is. So I want to make this an actor. That's what's going to change. And then on the door, I want a message. Just go ahead and where's the state? Oh, right there. So I'm gonna have a message as key. Oh, come on, has key. I'm just gonna copy this and make it a true pulse and make it a state. So it's gonna go to state 2 and just drag this over and just turn this on and go to your data properties, render properties, and turn on debug properties. So when you press P, you will see at the top left corner it's gonna show state 1. Okay, cool. So that's what you want to be looking at. Alright, so you can minimize these. Now, on the player controller, well, actually on the key, sorry, on the key, the message goes to door. Make sure you set that to door. And as key. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go to my player and I'm gonna go and check the left corner, the top left corner. Press E. Now it says it's on state 2, but it's not gonna do anything just yet. So now we need a animation for this. So the animation timeline, and then start at frame 1 and insert the rotation. Make sure it's rotation, the king, set rotation, and then press I and you will see something like this popping up. It's gonna show you rotation, and I'm just gonna call this open door. Alright, so I want this to go maybe to Let's make it 10. So RZ, something like that. Insert, not check it. If it seems a bit too fast for you, you can just select this one and bring it up to 20 maybe. Yeah, I think that works a little better. Let's try 40. Yeah, that should work. Alright, so now we got the action. Just stop this. And go to your logic brick editor. Now, on state 2, when player is near, we want a near sensor. Near. And make sure it's player. And this would be, I think, let's make it 5 and 10 again, like the first time. Make sure it's a true pulse and a keyboard. Keyboard, just like that. Make it an E. And then action. So we could actually put this on a ping pong like the first one. So do this and do this. And open door. And I think it stops on 30 frames. We can check. Yep, 30 frames. Make sure it starts at 1. And let's test it out. So, when I get close to the door, nothing is going to happen until I pick up the key. There's the key, and I picked up the key, and I can open the door. I want to see what the reset distance. Okay, so I can bring this near sensor down a little bit more. So near, let's make it 3 and 6. And hit play. Get the key. And open the door. See, I can't get too close, and then there we go. See, there's a little bit of a problem with that, so I'm gonna fix that, but I can open and close the door. Yeah, that's not nice. Don't hit me. I just like doing that, messing around with the physics. Alright, so cool. So, I hope you learned something from this. If you didn't, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll see what I can do to make this easier or better to understand, but this should be pretty much straightforward. So, I think I'm gonna show you the next thing we can do with this door. I'm gonna take away everything. And I'm gonna set it to a rigid body. I'm gonna show you what happens when you set it to a rigid body. I want to. So, make a rigid body from static to rigid body. And bring the friction up a little bit. And I think, where was it? Oh, you don't want it to rotate on these, only on the Z. You only want the rotation, and I'm just gonna show you what happens when I collide with it. You see it's moving, but when I get closer, it's gonna keep going. So I'm gonna have to get a constraint on this. So I don't want it to rotate all the way, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a constraint, and that would be the limit rotation. And the limit rotation would be on the Z, and let's go 0 and, well, actually 0.01 and 97 and local space. So let's see if that works. Okay, now it's going the wrong direction, and I think it's gonna keep going. Yep, so the limit rotation does not really work. Okay, I'm gonna take this away. I'm gonna give it an always. I'm gonna give it a constraint limit on the Z. Minimum would be 0.01. Actually, this would be -97, and maximum would be 0.01. And location to orientation. Ah, man. Okay, let's try that again. The maximum would be 0.01 and -95. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but let's see. Nah. I think it's still gonna keep going. Okay, so this method does not really work perfectly because you can see how it freaks out. Even my character stopped working. Okay, anyway. So that's the rigid body. So now I'm gonna set it to dynamic. And on the dynamic, the linear velocity, we don't want that. Block transition is fine. And rotation. Oh. You see. I'm sleeping. Let's bring this out a bit. The angular velocity, damping, rotation damping. Friction. Okay, so I just want to see what happens when I collide with it. Whoa. Nothing happens. So now I'm gonna try to rotate from normal. And bring the mass down a little bit. You can see nothing happens when you have it on dynamic. I just wanted to show you that. I think there might be a way to do this, but I haven't figured it out yet. So there was another one. I think it's only the rigid body, that's for normal. Friction, rolling friction, radius, form factor, linear velocity, linear velocity. So I think we can clamp this to 0.01 and maximum 95. I just want to see if this works. Now that's linear. Okay, so let's try minimum. $39 maybe, and then just 0.01. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but okay, we can try it out. Something's happening, come on. And also you will see it's not gonna work. So I might try and fix this in the future, but for now I don't really want to do that. So I hope you learned something from this video. If not, tell me why and I can fix it. But these last two I try to show you was just to show you it's not really possible in Blender to do this. There might be a way, but for now I can't really figure it out. So thanks for watching. Please give me a like and a sub, and like I said, if I hit 20 subs and, well, actually 5 extra subs maybe, and 20 likes on the video, I will put this file up for download. So thanks for watching and have a great day.